guys, we're gonna do another Easter project today. This one is more focused on the reason for the Easter season, which is Christ rising from the dead and sacrificing his life for us. And this one is basically talking about texture, like we're adding all these cool wood lines in there. We've got like dotted lines to give some character to our picture. And I love the lettering that you can use. You can use all different kinds of lettering when you're making your art project. So today I'm going to use a Sharpie, but it's best if you guys use your pencil first so that you draw light until you get it right. Remember, if you draw dark, it's hard to erase. So we're going to start first with our heart that's in the center. So you're going to make kind of like a candy cane shape first. And then you're going to come around and make a candy cane shape going all the way down and meeting up. Now, I have taught students to make it a different way. You can also make a heart by making the letter M. And then you come down and make the letter V. That is another way to make a heart. Okay, so you can use either method to make your heart. Now next you're going to make two lines coming up at the top. This is the start of the cross. And then close it off. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start the sides of the cross. So come out, and then close off the end. Boop. Let's do the other side. Now we have this trick that goes invisible, invisible. Try to keep your hands straight. Invisible, line. We'll make a little dot so I know where to go. Now look at this. We're going to do it again. Start here. Line it up. Invisible, 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 line. Now, it might not be perfect, but it's okay. We're going to do our best to make it as even as possible so that our cross is the same on both sides. Again, it's okay if it's not. We're going to do the same trick down at the bottom so we can make the bottom of the cross. So you're going to go invisible, invisible, dot. Invisible, invisible, dot. Okay, and then we're gonna start making our line. Now, is it okay if your line is wobbly? Yes, it's okay. Don't stress if your line is wobbly. You can always go back and make it more straight with a Sharpie later. Now we're gonna make the ground line. So I'm gonna come down here and match up to my cross and make a ground line so that it's in the ground. Now I talked about texture. There's all kinds of texture. There's texture that you can feel, like a dog. When you pet a dog, it's furry and fluffy. And there's also implied texture, which means that you can see it, but you can't feel it. We are making implied texture today, which means we're making wiggly lines to make it look like it's grains in the wood. Now this one I did a little bit different. You can see there are little whiter lines and some curly cues. So you can really change it up and make it any way you want. I'm gonna make a little light catcher in my heart. Close, close. Remember, our light catcher stays white. Okay, now I'm gonna make my rainbow line, which is gonna be my sun or my horizon in the background. So I'm gonna go invisible, invisible. Line it up, come down. Okay, we're gonna make a little cloud behind it if you want to. You do not have to do this part, but I'm gonna add like this little cloud. So how do you make a cloud? You're going to make little rainbow lines going like this. And then I'm gonna make this one a little bit different because I'm gonna make it curl around. Okay, keep it going. Making little rainbow lines over and over again to create this really cool cloud effect. It's just a detail that you're adding to the background just to give it something else interesting to look at when you're drawing. And there you go. Got a cool little cloud. You can add a little texture to it if you want to. or little lines, just giving it some fun details. And then you can make sun rays either straight, or you could do them dotted like this. I'm gonna do these ones straight. Or you could even do like curly Q ones. Or you could not make sun rays at all. You don't have to make sun rays. You could just color the background and put more clouds. It's up to you. Okay, remember we're doing that invisible line thing again. Oopsie, I marked mine on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose, but I marked mine. So be careful when you're drawing, when you're doing the invisible part, that you don't mark it. Now, of course, with the Sharpie, I can't get rid of it, but it's a good thing you guys are using a pencil so you can erase your mistakes. I'm trying to think of what I could turn that into. Sometimes I turn my little mistakes into something else and make it stand out so that it doesn't look like a mistake anymore. Okay, so you could add like little Easter eggs in it. You could add whatever other details you wanted to throughout your drawing. This is just a little fun detail to add. It's not necessary. You can change it any way you want. All right, I'm going to show you how to make this really fun way to make letters. Okay, so I'm going to write normal H like that. But then I'm going to bring a line right next to it and then close it off on both ends. And now you've got this really cool lettering. You can even curl the little ends like this. It's really fun. So I'm gonna, again, write the normal E, then a line after it, and connect, and then add all these cool little details. Okay, H again, line, line, A, line at the end, connect, and da, 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 da. And then here we go, S, curl it, line, line, a little different place to put the lines. And I'm gonna make an R, curl it. Remember, we're adding that cool feature on the outside. Makes your lettering look so neat. Now I'm going to make a lowercase I right here, but if you don't want to, if you want to make it a capital, you can, because I want to make a little heart for the I dot part. Okay, S. And then I'm going to keep with the capital letters. Line. And one more, guys. And I'm gonna curve out the top part, put the line next to it, and then okay, we are done with our drawing. Now you guys can actually Sharpie it and color it any way you want. If you do not have a Sharpie at home, it's okay. You can always use a black crayon, or you can use a black colored pencil. To outline, that means trace over all of your lines that you've just drawn and then color, because it makes sure that you don't lose your lines when you're coloring. All right, hope you had a good time. I had fun drawing with you. Happy Easter, guys.